Hello, friends. Today, I'm excited to share with you an audiobook on one of the most powerful and influential books ever written, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book is based on the collective wisdom of over 500 of the most successful people in America. Their insights have been carefully compiled into 13 principles, each offering a key to unlocking personal success and wealth. Now, Napoleon Hill doesn't just treat Think and Grow Rich as a simple system for success. Instead, he delves into a deeper philosophical meaning behind success itself. He refers to it as a way of life, a guide to help us tap into the laws of the universe and understand how to navigate them more effectively. Hill's goal with this book is clear. He wants to help readers become more self-aware. He aims to show us how we can harness our desires, thoughts, and beliefs to shape our future. It's not just about achieving wealth, but about developing a mindset that aligns with success. So what are these 13 principles? Let me walk you through them. First, desire. Every great achievement starts with a burning desire. But it's not just any desire. It's the kind of deep, unshakable longing that drives us to take action, no matter the obstacles. Second, faith. Faith is what gives us the power to turn our desires into reality. It's the vital force, the energy that fuels our thoughts and pushes us into action. By cultivating strong, positive beliefs and emotions, we create the conditions for success. Third, autosuggestion. This principle teaches us the power of self-talk. Our minds are capable of influencing our actions through repeated positive suggestions. By controlling the thoughts we feed ourselves, we can shape our reality. Fourth, specialized knowledge. Knowledge is power, but only when it is organized into a clear plan of action. Specialized knowledge is the type that we apply toward a specific goal, turning it into a powerful resource. Fifth, imagination. Imagination is the workshop of the mind. It's where all our ideas, plans, and dreams take shape. With a strong imagination, we can visualize the life we desire and take the necessary steps to bring it into reality. Sixth, organized planning. Desire alone isn't enough. We need a concrete plan. This principle is about taking our desire and organizing it into actionable steps, creating a roadmap toward our success. Seventh, decision. Success comes from making decisions quickly and changing them slowly. The act of deciding is one of the most powerful forces in life, for it shapes the direction of our future. Eighth, persistence. The road to success isn't always smooth. It requires determination and continuous effort. Through persistence, we build the faith and strength needed to overcome challenges. Ninth, the power of the mastermind. Hill introduces us to the idea of a mastermind, a group of like-minded individuals who support and elevate each other. Together, we can achieve more than we could alone. 10th, the mystery of sex transmutation. This principle dives into the idea of transforming sexual energy into creative and productive power. It's about harnessing one of our strongest instincts and directing it toward achieving our goals. 11th, the subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind holds immense power. By consciously feeding it positive thoughts and beliefs, we can tap into its potential to manifest the life we desire. 12th, the brain. Hill explains how the brain can act as a broadcasting and receiving station for thoughts. Our minds are constantly exchanging energy, and by understanding this, we can better control the flow of ideas and inspiration. 13th, the sixth sense. Finally, Hill touches on the mysterious concept of the sixth sense. This is the door to higher knowledge, the part of us that connects with intuition and insight, guiding us toward success in ways we can't always explain. In this book, Napoleon Hill shares powerful principles that guide people towards personal success and financial wealth. These principles emphasize the importance of positive thinking, goal setting, self-confidence, and perseverance. By diving into the main points of Think and Grow Rich, you'll discover how to take control of your subconscious mind, shape your own destiny, and work relentlessly to achieve your goals. So let's begin with the first chapter, where Hill talks about the power of our thoughts. Chapter 1, Thoughts Are Things. This chapter is all about how our thoughts determine the course of our lives. Hill explains that our thoughts create our reality. If you desire success, you must firmly believe in it. This belief will guide your thoughts and, in turn, direct your actions toward your goals. It's clear, if you can control your thoughts and keep them positive, you'll be able to achieve whatever you set your mind to. Your present thoughts are the seeds of your future, and if you cultivate them carefully, you can shape the life you've always wanted. Now, let's move on to the second chapter. Desire, the turning point of all achievement. In this chapter, Hill stresses that success begins with desire. Desire is the driving force that propels us toward achievement. Just like we discussed in the previous chapter about how thoughts shape our lives, desire is the fuel that powers those thoughts. Hill uses the example of Edwin Bunce, a man who dreamed of working with the famous inventor Thomas Edison. Although Bunce didn't know Edison personally and had no idea how he could even meet him, he maintained a positive, determined attitude. Despite facing countless obstacles, Bunce's unwavering belief and persistence eventually led him to Edison. And not only did he meet Edison, but he also became the head of Edison's dictating machine division. Over time, Bunce became a rich man, all because of his positive thinking and hard work. But the story of Bunce isn't as simple as it sounds. Let's take a closer look at his journey. Bunce did whatever it took to make his dream a reality. He decided that he was going to meet Edison, no matter what. He had nothing to offer Edison. No wealth, no connections, not even the means to travel. But his resolve was unshakable. When Bunce finally met Edison, Edison's first impression was less than favorable. He described Bunce as looking like a common man, someone who seemed almost like a beggar. But despite the odds, Bunce's determination and belief in his dream drove him forward. Although Bunce looked like a common man to Edison, there was something in his expression that conveyed he was completely prepared to get what he wanted. Bunce had neither money, education, nor any influential connections at the start. But he had something far more powerful: entrepreneurial confidence and an unyielding will to win. With these qualities, he worked tirelessly and made himself a key figure alongside the world's greatest inventor. It's important to understand that Bunce's journey wasn't easy. It required constant hard work, enthusiasm, and patience. He didn't take the approach of saying, "I'll work here for a few months, and if I don't get the recognition I want, I'll leave and find something else." No, Bunce had a different mindset. He said, "I can start anywhere, do anything Edison asks, and when I'm done, I'll be his partner." He wasn't looking for other opportunities or an exit strategy. His focus was singular: Thomas Edison. Bunce was ready to stake everything, his past and his future, on his ability to work with Edison. He had no backup plan. It was either win or perish. Hill says this kind of unwavering perseverance is what creates true success stories. But here's a question for you. How many people do you know who are willing to work that hard, to take such enormous risks to achieve their dreams? Hill then shares another story to contrast with Bunce's. He talks about Derby, a gold prospector who didn't share the same level of determination. Derby's story is a well-known motivational tale that many people in the self-help world cite. Derby's uncle had gone west to dig for gold. He worked with a shovel for weeks, and his desire for gold grew stronger every day. Eventually, he struck gold, but to bring it to the surface, he needed machinery. He covered the mine and went back home to Williamsburg, Maryland, where he raised money for the machinery, and Derby joined him to continue the work. But after a while, Derby gave up when he didn't find any more gold. The man who bought Derby's equipment, however, picked up where Derby had left off, and just a few feet deeper, he found the gold. This story serves as a powerful lesson. Success is often just beyond the point where others give up. It shows us that with positive thinking and determination, nothing can stop us from reaching our goals. The key is perseverance. Don't quit, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. Success is always a little farther than we think, and if you hold on just a little longer, you may be closer than you realize. There will be moments when it feels like all the doors are closed, or when you think you can't go on anymore. In those times, all you need is a spark of hope inside you. We must nurture that hope, because it's that very light that will guide you to your goal. Chapter 3. Chapter 3. Faith. In this chapter of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill delves into the power of faith, how belief and thought, when combined, activate the subconscious mind. Hill explains that the mind, once trained, sends our thoughts and desires to what he calls infinite intelligence, similar to how prayers work. When you repeatedly train your subconscious mind through positive suggestions, it helps convert your thoughts into beliefs. And these beliefs become the driving force behind the attainment of your desires. According to Hill, desire is the starting point of all achievement. If your desire is strong enough, it can propel you toward any goal. But it's important to note that desire isn't just a passing wish or fleeting hope. It's something definite, something insatiable. Hill writes that the most practical way to control the mind is by filling it with a clear and definite purpose. That purpose could be any goal, but it must have two crucial characteristics. First, it should be one major definite purpose, not multiple vague desires. Second, it must be specific. In this chapter, Hill explains how to apply this principle, especially when it comes to something tangible, like accumulating wealth. For example, let's say you want to buy a car worth 10 lakh. Hill advises that you first need to fix that exact amount in your mind. No more, no less. Then decide what you're willing to dedicate to getting that money. Maybe it'll require hard work, but that's part of the plan. Prepare yourself mentally for the effort it will take. Next, you need to set a clear timeline. If you want the money by the end of the month to buy the car, make that your goal. Then, create a detailed plan and take immediate action. What kind of work do you need to do to earn that 10 lakh? Keep that vision clear in your mind and make sure your goal is as specific as possible. Hill stresses that the next step is to describe your desire in a clear and determined sentence. Write it down, say it aloud twice a day, and repeat it until your subconscious mind fully understands what you're striving for. These 6 steps are essential for converting your desire into its physical equivalent. They are the foundation of the book's main principle, harnessing the power of your subconscious mind so it can help you accomplish your goals. That's why, friends, your success depends entirely on your belief. If you firmly believe that you can achieve your goal, then you certainly can. In this chapter, Hill emphasizes the importance of unwavering faith. He acknowledges that it's challenging to maintain faith when everything seems to be falling apart. But Hill insists that faith is precisely what you need during difficult times. It is absolutely essential. To strengthen your faith, Hill suggests that you spend at least 30 minutes each day focusing on your thoughts. The positive thoughts you nurture in your mind are incredibly powerful. They will guide you, even through tough times, in the right direction. Hill explains the power of visualization and its impact on your beliefs. If you constantly view yourself negatively and reinforce those thoughts in your subconscious, you will live a negative life. On the other hand, if you visualize success, see yourself achieving your goals, and believe in your success, you will ultimately live a life full of success and wealth. When we consciously or unconsciously imagine ourselves in a situation, we start to manifest that reality. This process can be either harmful or beneficial, depending on whether our thoughts are positive or negative. Negative visualization can lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure, creating difficulties we ourselves bring into existence. Napoleon Hill once said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." This quote encapsulates Hill's belief. If you want something, you must believe in it fully and work toward it. Whether you think you can do it or not, you're right either way. Chapter 4, Autosuggestion. In this chapter, Hill introduces the concept of autosuggestion through a simple story. There was a boy named John. He was just an ordinary boy, but he had one special habit. He used to talk to himself. People thought he was strange, but John didn't care. One day, John decided he wanted to become a successful businessman. The problem was, he had no money, no business idea, nothing to get started with. But every day, without fail, he would tell himself, "I am a successful businessman, and I will be one." Months passed, and John continued his daily affirmation. Then one night, while he was asleep, a business idea came to him. He woke up, immediately wrote it down, and began working on it. Over time, his business began to grow. This little story was shared to illustrate the power of autosuggestion. It teaches us that our minds have the power to shape our realities, especially when we consistently suggest positive thoughts to ourselves. The repetition of positive affirmations, like John's, can manifest into real results. We can prepare our minds for anything simply by repeating the same statement to ourselves over and over again. This is the essence of autosuggestion. If we truly desire something, We can train our mind to want it, and once we do, we will achieve it, following the 6-step method outlined by Hill. The process is simple. You'll have a clear statement of your desire and create a plan to achieve it. According to Hill, training your subconscious mind is key to achieving your goals. Autosuggestion is a technique where you convince yourself that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Hill suggests that all you need to do is sit quietly, read your statement aloud, and visualize yourself as though you've already attained your goal. By doing this, you're conditioning your desire into your subconscious mind. When you channel your thoughts into your subconscious, success is no longer a distant puzzle. Autosuggestion creates an unwavering confidence that directs you toward your goal, much like driving a car. At first, you must focus on it, but soon, like second nature, it becomes automatic. When you train yourself through autosuggestion, you'll begin working towards your desire effortlessly, achieving success without struggle. Chapter 5, Specialized Knowledge. In this chapter of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill dives into the power of specialized knowledge. Hill asserts that knowledge is power. But to achieve extraordinary success, it's not enough to simply have knowledge. You need to use your expertise effectively. Hill explains the difference between education and knowledge. For instance, if you're a computer engineer, you may have extensive knowledge in the field. But if you don't apply that knowledge, it remains just information. To turn it into power, you must organize your expertise into a specific plan and direct it towards a concrete goal. This means that simply having knowledge is not enough. It's crucial to create a practical plan that puts your knowledge to use. For example, if you have expert knowledge in a subject, you should use it to develop a strategy for achieving your goals. Hill emphasizes that to truly succeed, you must apply your specialized knowledge effectively. To illustrate this, Hill contrasts general education with specialized knowledge. Professors and teachers are highly educated and knowledgeable, but without applying that knowledge in a focused, practical way, it doesn't generate power. Success comes from using your expertise to create and execute a clear, goal-driven plan. But some individuals, despite being educated, struggle with their financial situations because they fail to organize their knowledge into practical plans. The key here is utilizing that knowledge effectively. Knowledge in itself is merely potential power. That's why Napoleon Hill advises readers to constantly seek out knowledge through various channels: public libraries, training courses, universities, practical experiences, and books. This approach ensures that you gain a variety of specialized knowledge on your subject. Hill also points out that the traditional education system may not always serve us well, as it often fails to teach how to apply the information learned in practical, real-world situations. If knowledge alone were the path to success, then every school teacher would be among the wealthiest and most successful people. But in reality, the true differentiator is how well you implement the ideas and knowledge you've gained. Chapter 6, Imagination. Many years ago, a drugstore clerk invested all his savings, about $500, to buy an old kettle, a wooden spoon, and a secret formula from a retiring doctor. The doctor thought he was getting a good deal, but little did he know, the clerk, Asa Candler, was about to turn that deal into a life-changing opportunity. Candler didn't just buy a kettle and spoon. He bought an idea. Using his imagination, he mixed the ingredients with the secret formula and created Coca-Cola. Through aggressive marketing, Coca-Cola became an incredible success, winning hearts all over the world and creating jobs and business opportunities for billions of people. It all began with a single idea. Hill argues that imagination is a crucial step to success, one that everyone should harness. He explains that there are two types of imagination: synthetic imagination, which is the process of rearranging existing ideas into new concepts, and creative imagination, which creates entirely new things from nothing. Many people believe that the richest individuals attain their wealth through hard work alone, but Hill says that this is only partly true. Wealth comes when the right idea meets the right demand, and when the creator of the idea and the seller of the idea align in harmony. When you add imagination to your expertise, your ideas take on a power that turns them into reality. This is the foundation of wealth, and that's why imagination is key to transforming expert knowledge into riches. Chapter 7. Organized Planning. This chapter emphasizes the power of organized planning and its role in achieving extraordinary success. Napoleon Hill uses the example of how, as students, we used to plan for exams, organizing study schedules according to subjects and available time. This is the essence of organized planning. Hill explains that in order to achieve wealth and success, one needs a practical, detailed plan. The first step in this process is to connect with other like-minded individuals to create a collaborative effort towards implementing the plan. This is where Hill introduces the concept of the mastermind group, a technique he delves into further in another chapter. To succeed with the mastermind group, you need to offer something in return for their cooperation. Hill advises meeting at least twice a week with this group to perfect your plan and continue strategizing your actions. Consistency is key to achieving better results. Moreover, Hill stresses that planning should be an ongoing, continuous process. He compares it to preparing for exams. If you've created a plan to cover all your syllabus and faced a setback, don't give up. Instead, keep working, keep improving, and keep pushing forward with your plan. For instance, if you failed to complete all your study material as planned, still approach your exams with confidence, relying on the preparation you've already made. Hill also outlines the essential qualities of a successful leader and the reasons why people fail in life and leadership. He lists 11 qualities of a leader and 10 reasons why even the most prominent leaders fail. Additionally, Hill provides a list of 30 reasons for failure and 28 self-assessment questions to help readers evaluate their progress each year. Some key qualities of a leader, according to Hill, include 1. Definiteness of purpose. A leader must have a clear and specific goal or vision. 2. Self-confidence. Confidence in one's abilities and judgment is critical. 3. Initiative and leadership. The ability to take charge and inspire others is essential. 4. Imagination. Creativity and the ability to think outside the box are necessary for innovation and problem solving. 5. Enthusiasm. Passion and energy drive leaders to achieve their goals and motivate others. 6. Self-control. Emotional stability and control over one's actions are essential in leadership. 7. The habit of doing more than paid for. A leader goes beyond what is required or expected, showing commitment to their work and goals. 8. A pleasing personality. Positive relationships and likability help a leader gain influence. 9. Accurate thought. The ability to think logically and clearly is important. 10. Concentration. Focused effort on one goal at a time yields the best results. 11. Cooperation. The ability to work well with others is critical in leadership. By understanding and cultivating these qualities, a person can not only be a successful leader, but can also build a life of achievement and success. Napoleon Hill delves deeper into the qualities of a successful leader and the virtues of failure. He emphasizes that leadership requires not only a strong sense of purpose and direction, but also certain character traits that inspire others to follow and succeed. 11 qualities of a successful leader. 1. Unwavering courage. A leader must be brave enough to take risks and accept full responsibility. Without courage, no one will follow. 2. Self-control. A leader who cannot control themselves cannot control others. Personal discipline is essential. 3. A keen sense of justice. A leader must be fair and just. No one wants to follow an unjust leader. 4. Definiteness of decision. A leader must make firm decisions. Indecisiveness leads to failure in leadership. 5. Definiteness of plans. Leaders must always have a clear, actionable plan and work towards it. 6. The habit of doing more than paid for. A leader should always go above and beyond the expectations of their followers, showing dedication. 7. A pleasing personality. People are more likely to follow a leader with a charming and attractive personality who makes them feel valued. 8. Mastery of detail. Effective leadership demands mastery of details. A leader must pay attention to the small things that contribute to the bigger picture. 9. Willingness to assume full responsibility. A great leader takes responsibility for everything, successes and failures alike. 10. Cooperation. A leader must understand and promote cooperation, inspiring others to work together harmoniously. 11. Mastery of detail. A leader needs to ensure that every detail is under control, which ensures smooth operation and success. Virtues of failure. Reasons for failure in leadership. 1. Inability to organize details. Leadership requires the ability to organize and manage details. Failing to do so results in chaos and inefficiency. 2. Unwillingness to render humble service. A true leader is ready to serve others when needed, regardless of the task. 3. Expectation of pay for knowledge. Hill argues that the world does not pay for knowledge alone, but for the work that is done. Expecting payment solely for knowledge is unrealistic. 4. Fear of competition from followers. A successful leader should never fear their followers' success. Instead, they should encourage and support them. 5. Lack of imagination. Without imagination, a leader cannot innovate or adapt to change. Creativity is essential for growth and success. 6. Selfishness. Self-centeredness will undermine a leader's ability to inspire and support their team. 7. Excessive accumulation. A leader must practice self-restraint. Excessive greed or the pursuit of wealth at the expense of others will lead to failure. 8. Disloyalty. Loyalty is a critical element of leadership. If a leader cannot be trusted, they will lose their influence and support. Hill concludes by reinforcing the idea that leadership is not just about knowledge or position, but about how a leader applies their qualities, responsibility, and character in guiding others. In this section, Napoleon Hill explains 30 reasons for failure and provides 28 questions to assess one's progress towards success. 30 main reasons for failure. 1. Unfavorable genetic background. Any genetic disabilities or health issues may hinder your ability to succeed. 2. Lack of a clear goal. Without a well-defined goal or purpose, achieving success becomes difficult. 3. Lack of ambition. People who do not aim high or push themselves to go beyond average limits will not succeed. 4. Lack of necessary education. Not having the proper education or not using available educational opportunities can hold back success. 5. Lack of self-control. Self-discipline is crucial. If you cannot control your actions and decisions, success will be elusive. 6. Ill health. Physical or mental health problems can prevent you from having the energy or motivation to pursue your goals. 7. Excessive desire for pleasure. Overindulgence in seeking pleasures or fantasies can divert you from your main goal. 8. Uncontrolled desire for things for free. People who expect rewards or success without putting in the necessary effort will fail. 9. Lack of well-defined power of decision. Indecisiveness is a major obstacle. If you're not firm in your decisions, you can't achieve your goals. These are just a few of the many reasons Hill discusses that could contribute to failure in life. #, 28 questions to assess your progress. Hill also suggests that every year you ask yourself certain questions to evaluate how far you've come toward achieving your goals. Here are some of the important questions. 1. Have I achieved my goal this year? 2. Did I provide the best quality service I could, and did I improve any part of this service? 3. Have I provided the best possible service or value? 4. Has my conduct been cooperative and positive at all times? 5. Did I allow procrastination to affect my potential, and how much? 6. Have I improved my personality, and if so, how? 7. Have I been persistent in carrying out my plans? 8. Have I been able to take decisions quickly and surely when needed? 9. Have I been able to cope with emotions like poverty, criticism, or defeat? These questions are a self-assessment tool to help you reflect on your progress, identify areas for improvement, and ensure that you're staying on track with your goals. In this section, Napoleon Hill continues to emphasize the importance of determination and the mastermind concept in achieving success and wealth. Determination as a key to success. Hill stresses the crucial role of determination in achieving success. He describes it as an essential practice that fosters confidence and helps overcome obstacles. One of Hill's favorite examples is Thomas Edison, who, despite failing over 10,000 times in his attempts to invent the light bulb, continued his work without giving up. Most people would have quit much earlier after facing so many failures, but Edison's determination and perseverance led him to success. Hill contrasts this with the story of Derby, who was just 3 feet away from finding gold, but gave up too early, missing the opportunity. The lesson is clear. Determination is a mindset rooted in a definite purpose, self-reliance, desire, knowledge, and willpower. Hill argues that developing and nurturing this mindset is key to becoming successful. The power of the mastermind. Hill also highlights the power of the mastermind as one of the most important principles of success. A mastermind refers to a group of like-minded individuals who come together to support each other in achieving their goals. Hill believes that the combination of wisdom and experience from such a group is a powerful advantage. Surrounding yourself with people who are motivated and striving for higher success can elevate your own ambitions and actions. Conversely, if you're surrounded by negative or lazy people, their attitudes can influence you in a detrimental way. Hill uses the example of Andrew Carnegie, who was a part of a mastermind group, as well as Henry Ford, who regularly met with brilliant minds like Thomas Edison and Harvey Firestone to discuss ideas and innovations. Hill's point is that no one can achieve great success alone. The mastermind group creates a collective energy where individuals hold each other accountable, solve problems together, and support each other in their pursuit of goals. In this section, Napoleon Hill continues to emphasize the importance of perseverance, quick decision-making, and overcoming procrastination as key elements for success. Emotions that impair abilities. Hill highlights how emotional struggles like ill health, loss of love, old age, or death can impair a person's abilities to act effectively. He suggests asking yourself whether you've let these emotions hold you back or affected your ability to take decisive action. Procrastination as a barrier. Procrastination is one of the most common reasons for failure. Hill stresses the importance of acting promptly and avoiding delays. He gives the example of Henry Ford, who was known for making quick, firm decisions, even when many people around him doubted his ideas. Ford faced resistance and criticism, but he stuck to his decision to build the Model T, which became a major success. His story demonstrates how quick decision-making and perseverance can lead to great achievements. Hill suggests that if you're influenced too easily by others or take too long to make decisions, you will lose valuable time and opportunities. The importance of persistence. Hill emphasizes persistence as an essential quality for achieving success. He shares the story of Manji the mountain man, who single-handedly cut through a mountain to create a road. Manji's ability to persist despite challenges and his determination to achieve his goal serves as a powerful example of firm resolve. According to Hill, persistence means continuing with determination, no matter the obstacles. Quick decision-making and firm resolve. Hill advises against overthinking and suggests making decisions quickly with firm resolve. When you have a clear purpose, your decisions come easily and with confidence. If you wait too long or are easily swayed by others, you'll lose momentum and your chances of success diminish. A person with strong purpose and confidence in their decisions can set themselves on a successful path. Questions for self-assessment. The questions Hill suggests for self-assessment, like evaluating whether you've allowed procrastination to affect your success or if your decisions were quick and firm, help in measuring your progress. These questions enable you to reflect on your actions and ensure you're on the right path. In this section, Napoleon Hill continues to emphasize the importance of determination and the mastermind concept in achieving success and wealth. Determination as a key to success. Hill stresses the crucial role of determination in achieving success. He describes it as an essential practice that fosters confidence and helps overcome obstacles. One of Hill's favorite examples is Thomas Edison, who, despite failing over 10,000 times in his attempts to invent the light bulb, continued his work without giving up. Most people would have quit much earlier after facing so many failures, but Edison's determination and perseverance led him to success. Hill contrasts this with the story of Derby, who was just 3 feet away from finding gold, but gave up too early, missing the opportunity. The lesson is clear. Determination is a mindset rooted in a definite purpose, self-reliance, desire, knowledge, and willpower. Hill argues that developing and nurturing this mindset is key to becoming successful. The power of the mastermind. Hill also highlights the power of the mastermind as one of the most important principles of success. A mastermind refers to a group of like-minded individuals who come together to support each other in achieving their goals. Hill believes that the combination of wisdom and experience from such a group is a powerful advantage. Surrounding yourself with people who are motivated and striving for higher success can elevate your own ambitions and actions. Conversely, if you're surrounded by negative or lazy people, their attitudes can influence you in a detrimental way. Hill uses the example of Andrew Carnegie, who was a part of a mastermind group, as well as Henry Ford, who regularly met with brilliant minds like Thomas Edison and Harvey Firestone to discuss ideas and innovations. Hill's point is that no one can achieve great success alone. The mastermind group creates a collective energy where individuals hold each other accountable, solve problems together, and support each other in their pursuit of goals. In this segment, Napoleon Hill delves into the concepts of sex transmutation and the subconscious mind, both of which are vital to unlocking potential and achieving success. Sex transmutation. Hill introduces the concept of sex transmutation, which may seem controversial at first. He argues that youthful sexual energy is one of the most powerful forces, often causing individuals, particularly men, to lose focus and even jeopardize their careers, money, and lives in pursuit of these desires. However, Hill suggests that channeling this intense energy into creative and productive pursuits can transform it into a powerful force that enhances willpower, resolve, and the ability to achieve goals. Hill isn't dismissing sexual desire, but instead encourages redirecting this energy into a more purposeful direction. By doing so, this energy becomes a driving force for success rather than a distraction. The key takeaway is that strong desires, if managed and redirected, can be life-changing, fueling personal growth, creativity, and achievement. The subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is another key concept Hill emphasizes as a tool for success. He views the subconscious as a 24-hour servant that works tirelessly, shaping our habits, desires, and actions even while we sleep. According to Hill, the subconscious is immensely powerful, and by conditioning it with positive, goal-oriented thoughts, we can guide it to help us achieve success. He explains that we can plant whatever thoughts we wish in our subconscious, and the subconscious will work to bring them to fruition, provided we believe in those thoughts. For example, through techniques like visualization and meditation, individuals can focus their minds and embed their desires deeply into their subconscious. The subconscious then works automatically, shaping behaviors and beliefs that lead toward the realization of those desires. Hill also stresses that self-conditioning is the foundation of success. When individuals regularly practice conditioning their desires, they foster creativity, belief in themselves, and actions that align with their goals. This process helps shape success into a habit and automates the journey toward achieving one's desires. In the continuation of Napoleon Hill's teachings, he delves into the power of the brain, sixth sense, and the 6 ghosts of fear that hold people back from achieving their goals. Here's a breakdown. Chapter 13, The Brain. Hill highlights the brain as a broadcasting and receiving station for thoughts. With over 14 million nerve cells, the brain controls our everyday actions and is the key to manifesting our desires. He explains that thoughts are things, and the more vibrational energy, emotions, that we channel through our minds, the more likely we are to achieve our goals. A critical part of this is being part of a mastermind group, as the ideas and energy of others influence our thinking. This aligns with the idea of like attracts like. By surrounding ourselves with successful people and engaging with them regularly, we naturally start to think and act like them. Hill believes that when you are emotionally connected to your goals, you generate a burning desire that gives you the resilience to overcome obstacles and failures. Chapter 14, The Sixth Sense. Hill introduces the concept of the sixth sense, a type of intuition or gut feeling. He explains that many successful individuals rely on their sixth sense to make important decisions. This sense, which Hill associates with the creative imagination in the subconscious mind, allows us to be warned about dangers and informed about opportunities in time. Though Hill admits that the sixth sense is difficult to fully understand, he asserts that those who experience it are often guided by it toward better outcomes. The sixth sense, according to Hill, connects us with infinite intelligence and can provide mental clues that help us tap into the universal mind. He believes that this is not a matter of miracles, but a higher power guiding us toward making the right decisions. Chapter 15: The Six Ghosts of Fear. Hill identifies 6 primary fears that hinder people from achieving success. These are the 6 ghosts of fear, and they are: 1. Fear of poverty, the fear of not having enough money or resources, which leads to hesitation and insecurity in pursuing opportunities. 2. Fear of old age, the fear of growing old and feeling unproductive or losing relevance. 3. Fear of criticism, the fear of being judged or criticized by others, which often holds people back from taking risks. 4. Fear of illness, the fear of contracting a disease or suffering from health issues that limit one's ability to live fully. 5. Fear of love, the fear of rejection or not being loved, which can prevent individuals from forming meaningful relationships. 6. Fear of death, the fear of dying, which can lead to a lack of living in the present moment and taking risks. Hill argues that these fears are often irrational and can be overcome by developing faith, confidence, and a positive mindset. Recognizing these fears and consciously choosing to act despite them is a crucial step toward overcoming them and achieving success. Napoleon Hill emphasizes the power of faith over fear and the influence of negative thoughts. Here's a breakdown of his ideas. Faith and fear cannot coexist. Hill explains that fear and faith are opposing forces. You cannot hold both at the same time. Fear destroys confidence, which is essential for success. For example, many people fear losing money, especially during economic downturns, or worry about criticism if they fail in business. These fears create doubt, uncertainty, and procrastination, which limit one's potential. Hill argues that fear is a state of mind. Since you have control over your willpower, you can overcome fear by focusing on positive thoughts and removing worries and negative thinking. The key is to build faith and confidence, which will eliminate fear and allow you to take bold actions toward your goals. The danger of negative influences. Hill identifies negative influences as an even more dangerous obstacle than the 6 primary fears discussed earlier. If you allow yourself to be constantly influenced by negativity, whether from other people or from your own thoughts, it can become so overwhelming that it severely hampers your progress toward success. To overcome this, Hill suggests that you must first recognize the tendency to be influenced by negativity. Human nature tends toward laziness and indifference, and people are often susceptible to the negativity in their environment. If you do not actively guard yourself against these influences, destructive thoughts and attitudes can significantly hinder your ability to succeed. Steps to overcome negative influences. 1. Change your habits. Begin by changing your habits and mindset. If you notice that you are easily influenced by negativity, you need to actively counter it. 2. Build mental defenses. Hill suggests building a mental wall to block out the influence of negative thoughts and people. Avoid allowing negativity to seep into your thoughts and work on building mental resilience. 3. Surround yourself with positive influences. Instead of staying around negative people, Hill advises you to find and build relationships with individuals who inspire you and support your goals. Being part of a mastermind group where members share common positive goals and provide mutual encouragement is crucial for personal and professional growth. Conclusion: the power of positive thinking and action. Hill's ultimate message is success is achievable for anyone who understands how to overcome fear and negative influences. The key to achieving your goals and desires lies in mastering your mind, building faith, and surrounding yourself with positive influences that will encourage and support your progress. In the final reflections, Hill reiterates that if you apply the principles laid out in Think and Grow Rich, there is no limit to the success you can achieve. The key lies in transforming your thinking to cultivate a wealth consciousness and developing the right mindset to attract success. By mastering your thoughts and beliefs, you create the foundation for wealth and abundance in all aspects of life. This book emphasizes the power of focused thinking, goal setting, and positive influence in shaping one's destiny. By applying these principles consistently, anyone can break through obstacles, overcome fears, and make their dreams a reality. Thank you for watching this detailed summary of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This timeless classic has inspired millions to unlock their potential, build wealth, and achieve extraordinary success. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from these powerful principles. Let us know in the comments which idea resonated with you the most or how you plan to apply these lessons in your life. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more life-changing book summaries, motivational content, and strategies to help you grow and succeed. Remember, success begins with the way you think. So, keep dreaming big, stay persistent, and never stop working on your goals. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you in the next video.